Every so often, a piece of technology comes along that doesn't just improve on what came before, but tries to completely rewrite the rules. Think back to the first iPhone, or the moment the Apple Watch was unveiled. These weren't just new gadgets. They were cultural moments that changed how we live, work, and connect. Now, Apple's aiming even higher with the Vision Pro, a device that wants to transform not just what you use, but the very space around you. It's not just about a new screen or a faster chip, it's about changing your relationship with technology itself. Apple calls this spatial computing, a seamless blend of your digital and physical worlds where apps, media, and even people can appear to exist right in your living room. The Vision Pro isn't just another VR headset. Apple sees it as the first true spatial computer, a device that could redefine what personal computing means for the next decade. Imagine your living room filled with floating screens, a movie theater-sized display that appears out of thin air, or a FaceTime call where your friend seems to be sitting right next to you, life-sized and almost tangible. This is Apple's vision, computing that lives in your world, not just on a screen. It's about making technology feel more natural, more immersive, and more personal than ever before. The Vision Pro's reveal was classic Apple, slick, ambitious, and yes, undeniably expensive. But it was also a statement. Apple isn't just launching a product, it's launching a new way of thinking about what technology can do. They're not just selling a device, but a future where your environment becomes your desktop, your theater, your workspace, and even your social hub, all at once. But with big ideas come big risks. Changing the way people interact with technology is never easy, and the stakes are higher than ever. Will people really want to wear a computer on their face for hours at a time? Is the technology advanced enough to deliver on these promises? And perhaps most importantly, is the world ready for this kind of change? These are the questions Apple is betting on, as it tries to shape the next era of personal technology. The Vision Pro is both exciting and uncertain, a bold attempt to define the future of computing, and a reminder that innovation always comes with a leap of faith. This is Apple's story of reimagining what technology can be, and maybe, just maybe, changing everything all over again. So what is the Vision Pro? It's Apple's bold leap into the world of spatial computing, a device that aims to blend the digital and physical worlds in ways we've only imagined before. But what does that actually mean for you? At its core, it's a mixed reality headset. Think high-tech ski goggles with a curved glass front that looks sleek and futuristic, but is packed with advanced technology. That front glass isn't just for looks, it's actually a screen called EyeSight, which displays a digital version of your eyes to people around you. This clever feature helps you stay connected to your surroundings, so you don't feel cut off from the real world, even while you're immersed in digital content. When you put it on, you're not just peering through a piece of glass. Instead, a network of cameras on the outside captures your environment and projects it onto two ultra-high-resolution micro-OLED screens inside the headset, right in front of your eyes. The result? A stunningly sharp, immersive view that makes digital objects appear as if they're really in your space. Apple's pass-through video is widely considered the best out there, with colors and details that feel almost lifelike. You control everything with your eyes, hands, and voice, no clunky controllers required. It's all about natural interaction, making the experience feel effortless and magical. Just look at an icon to highlight it, tap your fingers together to select, or pinch and drag to move windows around your space. It's as if your thoughts are instantly translated into action. The result is an interface that feels intuitive, almost like having superpowers at your fingertips. It's a new way to interact with technology that feels both futuristic and surprisingly natural. Powering all this magic are two advanced chips. The M2, which you might recognize from the MacBook Air, runs Vision OS, the operating system that brings everything to life. The brand new R1 chip is dedicated to processing the massive amounts of data from the headset's cameras, sensors, and microphones, ensuring everything stays perfectly in sync. The R1 chip is what makes the experience feel so smooth. It processes information in real time, minimizing lag and reducing motion sickness, so you can move your head naturally without any weird delays or discomfort. All of this cutting-edge technology is packed into a surprisingly compact and wearable form. It's a powerhouse you can actually wear on your head. Apple's focus on seamless interaction and comfort really sets the Vision Pro apart from anything else on the market. The soft headband and custom fit make it comfortable enough to wear for extended sessions. But the Vision Pro isn't just about impressive specs or flashy features. It's about making digital experiences feel like a natural extension of your real world, blending the two together in ways that feel almost magical. It's Apple's most ambitious hardware yet, representing years of research and innovation. The big question now is, will it truly change how we use computers and maybe even how we see the world around us? Apple's spatial computing means breaking free from flat screens. Instead of apps trapped in rectangles, your entire room becomes your workspace. Unlike VR, which replaces your world, or AR, which overlays info, spatial computing blends both. The Vision Pro's digital crown lets you dial between full immersion and seeing your real room with digital overlays. Digital objects interact with your space, casting shadows, staying put as you move. Your workspace is no longer limited by a monitor, it's as big as your environment. Open as many apps as you want, arrange them anywhere, and even watch movies on a virtual 100-foot screen. It's a fundamental shift. Your desktop is now the world around you. This isn't just a new device, it's a new way to think about computing. Apple wants to make your physical and digital lives truly seamless. That's the promise of spatial computing. So, what's the Vision Pro actually for? Apple sees it as a new platform for productivity, entertainment, and communication. For work, it's the ultimate workspace. Connect your MacBook, expand your screen, and surround yourself with apps anywhere. For entertainment, it's a personal theater. Watch movies on a massive virtual screen, with immersive 3D and spatial audio. For gaming, it's a new frontier. Play in your room or step into other worlds. For communication, FaceTime becomes lifelike, with 3D avatars that mimic your expressions and gestures. Share experiences, watch movies, or view photos together in a shared virtual space. Apple's goal: make digital interactions feel as real and personal as possible. The Vision Pro isn't just for doing old things in new ways, it's about unlocking experiences we've never had before. Let's talk reality. The Vision Pro costs $3,499. That's more than a high-end laptop, phone, and TV combined. Clearly not for everyone. Apple's targeting developers, tech enthusiasts, and early adopters. But there are real challenges. The headset is heavy, and many users report discomfort after an hour. Battery life is short, just 2 to 2.5 hours on an external battery pack, which you have to carry in your pocket. If you want longer use, you're tethered to a wall. Socially, wearing a computer on your face is still awkward, even with eyesight showing your eyes. The digital personas for video calls are impressive but can feel a bit uncanny. These are first-gen problems, but they're real hurdles Apple must overcome. The Vision Pro is a glimpse of the future, but it's not quite ready for everyone today. Apple's challenge: make it lighter, cheaper, and more practical. Until then, it's a device for pioneers, not the masses. Apple isn't alone in the world of headsets. Meta and Microsoft have been developing and refining their own devices for years, each with a unique approach to virtual and augmented reality. The competition is fierce, and every company is racing to define what the future of spatial computing will look like. Meta's Quest 3 stands out as a popular, affordable, mixed reality headset, especially for those who love gaming and social VR experiences. It's designed to be accessible, making it easy for newcomers to jump in and explore virtual worlds with friends or family. The Quest is undeniably fun and approachable, but its pass-through video and user interface aren't as advanced or polished as what Apple offers with the Vision Pro. While it's great for entertainment, it doesn't quite match Apple's focus on seamless integration and premium experience. Meanwhile, Microsoft's HoloLens is built for professionals, projecting interactive holograms for use in fields like medicine, engineering, and education. It's a powerful tool for businesses, but it's not really aimed at everyday consumers or casual users. The Vision Pro sits right between these two extremes, more immersive and premium than the Quest, yet far more consumer-friendly and versatile than the HoloLens. Apple is targeting a broader audience, hoping to bridge the gap between work and play. Apple's goal is ambitious: to create a single device that excels at both VR and AR, seamlessly switching between work tasks, creative projects, and immersive entertainment. They want the Vision Pro to be the go-to device for productivity, creativity, and fun. It's more expensive and refined than the competition, but also more ambitious in its vision. Apple is betting that people will pay for a device that offers a truly next-level experience, both in terms of hardware and software. The real test is whether Apple can turn spatial computing into something everyone wants. Not just tech enthusiasts or early adopters, but everyday people in their daily lives. Can Vision Pro become as essential as the iPhone or the Mac? The Vision Pro is Apple's bold bid to lead a brand new category, one that's still wide open and full of potential. The stakes are high and the outcome is far from certain. The competition is intense, with each company bringing its own strengths, but Apple's vision for the future is truly unique and could change the way we interact with technology. The race for the future of computing is on, and the next few years will determine who comes out on top. With Apple, you're buying more than hardware. You're joining an ecosystem. The Vision Pro works seamlessly with iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple Watch. Look at your MacBook, and the Vision Pro turns its screen into a giant virtual display. Your photos, messages, and apps sync instantly through iCloud. This deep integration makes the Vision Pro feel like a natural extension of your digital life. Apple's control over hardware and software means everything feels polished and responsive. The App Store is a huge advantage. Developers can easily bring their apps to Vision Pro. From day one, there's a massive library of familiar and new immersive apps. This ecosystem is Apple's secret weapon, making the Vision Pro more useful and appealing. It's not just a device, it's a gateway to Apple's entire digital world. The Vision Pro is just the beginning. Like the first iPhone, it will evolve. Future versions will be lighter, cheaper, and last longer. The potential is huge: virtual field trips for students, 3D medical data for doctors, architects walking through buildings before they're built. For personal life, spatial photos and videos let you relive memories as if you're there again. Virtual spaces could connect friends and family across the world in new ways. But big questions remain: privacy, health, and how we balance digital and physical life. The path forward isn't just about tech, it's about how we adapt as a society. Apple is laying the foundation for a new era of computing. The impact could be profound, but it will take time. The future is spatial, and Apple wants to lead the way. So, what does the Vision Pro mean for the future? It's Apple's most ambitious product in years, polished, futuristic, and groundbreaking. But it's also heavy, expensive, and not quite practical for most people yet. This is a device for pioneers and developers, not the average user, at least not yet. Its real success will depend on whether it inspires new apps and experiences that make spatial computing essential. Apple is staking its claim on the future of personal tech. The journey will be long, with plenty of challenges ahead. The Vision Pro may not bring spatial computing to the masses today, but it shows what's possible. Apple is betting our screens will soon surround us, not just sit in our hands. Whether that bet pays off remains to be seen, but the Vision Pro is the boldest step yet toward a spatial future.